Hey guys, it's Coach Jan, and I'm here to share some Tai Chi and some Qigong and some Neigong with you to help you slow yourself down, speed up your perception. It's a huge part of my life. I'm a 3-time Tai Chi World Cup champion. I coach the U.S. Tai Chi push hands team, which is the grappling side of Tai Chi. It's a sport, and a lot of people aren't aware of the sport, but you start with push hands being very slow pressure redirection exercises that have a bunch of health benefits as well. And then it can graduate into a more freestyle sumo wrestling style sport, which is one of my favorite things to play. But I wouldn't be able to play that on a high level if it wasn't for just the ability to look inside my own body and to take that awareness and expand it, to be able to feel my surroundings and feel other people with greater depth. So I love sharing it. It's my favorite thing to share. We're going to get right to it. I'm going to go into some basic concepts that you can utilize every day to move into any discipline that you may have passion about or may want to become an expert in. And then you can graduate with each step, going higher and higher into the process of looking inward and feeling the pressure inward and redirecting it toward goals. And I call that having a wealthy inner narrative, or a win. So let's go for it right now. And you can start with your feet shoulder width apart. Imaginary string lifting from the top of the head. Palms facing flat down. And this posture is called gilded pillar. The fingers and toes facing the same direction. Forward. You want to establish something called personal geometry, which means that you want to find your straight, your up, your 90 degrees in relation to your center line awareness, the center line awareness, which starts with this imaginary string lifting you up. It's called many different things in many cultures, including the silver cord. The ability to download information, to upload information. But let's get very practical about it, because not everyone talks about downloading and uploading information. Sometimes people just want to have more strength and more balance, and the same mechanic can help you have more strength and more balance. The same mechanic can give you a deeper experience of your center. So once you find that center, define for yourself what's forward, with the nose and the sternum aligned. Another concept you want to self-generate inside the body, manifest and self-generate, is once you get this imaginary string, relaxation cascading down the spine, as if each vertebra is getting farther and farther away from the last because of the lift. Hips and shoulders square. Tailbone should feel like there's a weight pulling it down, straight down. So that helps to release some pressure in the lower back. Balances out the hips, shifting the weight to the heels, softening the kneecaps so the knees are neither locked straight nor are they bent. They're right in between, very soft. Soft but intentional, the weight on the center of each heel. As you put the weight on the center of each heel, it's as if you have a nail on the center of each heel. So the mind goes through the center of the heel, anchors into the ground, penetrates the ground. You want to maintain this concept. Every time you add something in your body, any adjustment, adding any little adjustment, it's called your checklist or your inventory. And you go down this checklist, taking an inventory of everything inside the body that you've accumulated awareness of. This accumulated awareness continues to expand every time you train. That's one of the goals. Now we're going to keep the mouth closed, the tongue on the ceiling of the mouth. Obviously, I'm going to keep my mouth open while I speak. Slight tension in the anus. That's the counterpoint to the tongue, traditional Chinese medicine. We're going to inhale using our base diaphragm, or more specifically the second chakra, the lower dantian as it's called in Tai Chi and Kung Fu. 3 finger lengths or 2 inches below the belly button. You're going to inhale into this area. But when I say this area here, I don't mean the skin. I mean the centermost point of that area on the body. Centermost point. Along that center line awareness that you establish with that imaginary string, inhaling into the lower dantian at that level. And you're going to give the sense of breathing a color so that at that level you expand a sun or a star-like energy in the belly. And as you exhale, wash that color down the arms with the palms of the fingertips. Inhaling deep. Exhaling, washing down the arms with the palms of the fingertips. Inhaling deep. Exhale, wash the color down. Inhaling up. This is called uplifting heaven. The hands are going to come up to the sides. Just the breath lifting the wrist. Notice that the hands are very soft. And you're going to exhale, push the color through the palms and fingertips. Pushing the color through. We're going to inhale, drawing up, interlace the fingers, exhaling down, inhaling up. Stretch out the hips onto the toes, exhaling down, washing that color from the belly like rays of sunlight, washing down the arms and down the legs. Again, inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out, push it out. Feel the color push out of the hands, like they're blasting rays of light out. Inhale, like you're slurping the light, the color, through the fingertips into the belly. The sun gets bigger. Exhaling down, softening. Slight contraction of the abdominal muscles as you go down, supporting the lower back. Inhaling up, stretching out of the hips, onto the toes. This is called uplifting heaven, and this is breathing formula 1. I'll do it again, but this time inhale up, breathing formula 2, inhale even deeper. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Breathing formula 3, inhaling up. Exhale out, wash the color out through the hands. Inhale up. And even deeper, like you're turning on a faucet, even wider. Even deeper, the widest. Exhale, wash the color down the arms and down the legs. Inhaling up. Even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. One big breath. 4 stages, 4-stage inhalation. Exhale, wash the color down the arms and down the legs, the whole body. One more time. This last 4-stage inhalation should be done at your pace to expand your lung capacity. It's so important for you to move at your pace. So find your pace. Inhale even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. Exhale, wash. Uplifting heaven is probably the most widely shared Qigong exercise from the most widely shared set of Qigong, which is called the 8 pieces of brocade. So we're going to do a couple more exercises from the 8 pieces of brocade, and then we're going to go into more dynamic Qigong, which is like weightlifting for intention. And this stuff is highly focused and a little bit more taxing on the body, meaning that you're getting a really great workout while doing it. I highly recommend being flexible with however you wish to do these, meaning that you do want to push yourself, but if you need to sit down, then you can do these seated. If you need to lie down, you can do these laying down. If you want to sit in lotus position, you can do that as well. And if you want to stand, you can do that too, or you can do the horse stance. So you'll see the horse stance right now in this second exercise, or third exercise from the 8 pieces of brocade. So far we've done uplifting heaven, and we've done the centering exercise, gilded pillar. So let's go into dragon whips its head now. You're going to stand in what's called a half horse stance. a half horse stance, you're going to widen your legs to shoulder width and a half apart. So whatever your shoulder width distance is, you're going to expand it by another half. Sink, sit, hollow fist rested right on the hips. Sit, sit, sit. Imaginary string lifts you up, 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 up. And exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. Inhale, breath pulls you to the side and up, eyes on the belly button. Exhaling down. Inhaling, breath pulls you to the side and up. Exhaling down. 2 more. The breath should feel like a rope that you're climbing. So you're going to inhale up. Just making this look like I'm climbing a rope here, but you don't need to do this. Exhaling down. 1 more. And reverse it. Exhale out. Inhale deep. Exhale down. We're going to do one more exercise from the 8 pieces of brocade. And this is called grasping the toes. You're going to turn to the side. You're going to keep your feet about 2 fists apart. Feet parallel. And we're going to inhale, and the breath's going to lift our wrists. Remember, the breath is like pulling a system, a pulley system of strings. So as you inhale, the breath pulls just the wrists up. Notice that my arms are very relaxed, meaning that the elbow, you can see it pointing down as if there's a weight on it. That's how relaxed it is. The elbow is super soft, which showcases how much tension or lack of tension there is in the shoulder at the given time. So you want to keep the focus on the wrist lifting. Tension or lack of tension there is in the shoulder at the given time. So you want to keep the focus on the wrist lifting. Chest up, hips forward, weight on the toes, exhale, butt back, fingers forward. Soften, breath you up. Fingers reach back, chest up, hips forward. Weight on the toes, exhale, butt back, fingers forward. One more. Inhale, exhale like you're Superman flying. Butt goes back, fingers forward, pushing the breath through the fingertips like you're painting with it. Keep the weight on the heels. Keep the legs straight. Go down only as far as you can. And then exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Exhale out. And now we're going to go into Qigong. The Qigong work has you in the half horse stance. The half horse stance, shoulder width and a half apart. Inhaling up, exhale out. Inhale, grasp from the side. It's as if you're pulling, sucking the energy into the fingertips, visualizing the breath coming down the arms into the belly. You're pulling the chi in, self-generating the experience of pulling the chi in by giving yourself the visualization. Forget about what anyone says about chi, etc. I mean, there's a bunch of data on how it works, but the reality is that you want to use your mind, recognize the strength and power of your mind to self-generate the experiences that change your reality. And that's what we're focused on here. So forget about anybody else's ideas of chi, etc. Just think about you pulling in energy through the soft part of your body into the belly, here, right here. Gather, pull it in, hollow fists, almost like meditating, except fists. Very gentle. Exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. Eyes looking straight down. Straight line to the top of the head and the tailbone. Flatten the back like a table. Eyes straight down, elbows in front of the eyes. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, watch the breath down the leg. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash it down the arms. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the arms. One more. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, spread the body, the colors of the whole body. Anywhere you want to use it. Inhale, open the hands.
exhale, reach through the legs straight back, uncrossing the hands. So they cross for a second, and then they uncross. Reestablish your collarbones. When you reach through, a lot of times people's backs bend. So lift up, looking straight down. One more breath. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the color of the whole body like a radar. Scan the body. Inhale deep. Again. Whole body, looking for dark patches, hot or cold areas that are too intense that need to be balanced out. Inhale deep, exhale, push the breath as a color into those areas with the intention of balancing, cooling the warm areas, warming the cold areas, unblocking blockages, restoring color and balance to the body. Inhale deep, exhale, drop the hands down. Inhale, breathless wrist. Exhale, wash, wash, wash. Out, inhale deep. Exhale. After you do that, you may need to shake out the legs a little bit, especially if you're new to this. So this is an exercise. Inhale, roll the breath like you're reeling in a fishing line. My son's fishing behind me. And exhale, kick through the toes. Exhale, soften the muscle and feel the blood cascade down as you kick out and switch. It's called a flash relaxation. Michael Jackson was really wonderful doing this technique, but so are Shaolin monks. Inhale, draw the breath up, exhale out. Soften the muscles, feel the blood cascade down through the toes. Visualize the breath as you exhale, pushing through the toes. Breath as a color, out. And inhale up. Exhale, sink and sit. Sink and sit. Sit. Now we are embracing the one. The second exercise of the 12 yin set of Qigong. From the Wu style of Tai Chi, inhale. Draw the color down the soft part of the arms to the belly. As you exhale, it pushes through the back of the shoulder blades, down the hard part of the arm, out. And we'll do it for at least 6 breaths. If you can, you may want to hold this for 10 or 20 minutes or a half hour even. But when you build up, just a few breaths. Keeping the eyes open and locked on something in the distance. Helps to train the eyes. Straight line or imaginary straight line from the middle finger through the elbows. Elbows as if there's weights on them, and all the other fingers aligning to the middle finger. The straight quotations are out at middle finger, not locked straight. Gentle, soft straight. The shoulder blades disappear into the upper back, meaning if they're back here, push them forward. But do so without lifting your shoulders. Shoulders soft. Exhale. And slow down. Inhale behind you. Hold the breath. Small back. A diamond shape. Swallow the saliva twice. Exhale. Push the wrists into the lower back like a massage. Inhale. Right hand over left. Hold. Right hand is on the sternum. Left hand is on the solar. Is on your just below your lower dantian. Swallow the saliva twice again. Inhale, left hand comes over right. Exhale down. This is called Jade Rabbit Watches the Moon, and it's the most important of the exercise, in my opinion. This is an energy storage drill. Helps you pack the energy in. So first, get the breath coordination. Visualize the breath as a color. Exhale. Exhale even deeper. 2-stage exhalation. 2-stage in. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2.
1, 2, 1. In and out. See the breath as the color gather. Gets really bright in the belly. Flatten it. Make room for more. Stack the next batch on top. Inhale big. Exhale. Keep an eye on my son. Fill the energy up in the belly and then compress it. It gets more intense, more vibrant, and then you flatten it out and stack more on top of it. My teacher, Family Sifu, used to always describe this as an exercise of filling up a bag of rice, a big bag of rice, and then flattening it as you stack it and make room for more, like you're stacking it in a warehouse. Your belly is the warehouse. Slight tension in the anus is very important here. You don't want any energy to escape. Think of yourself as filling up a battery. Like bars on your cell phone as you charge. Every breath you're charging, even the exhalation, because the visualization stays in the belly. It doesn't exhale, it doesn't leave with the exhalation. You inhale into the belly, so you gather the color in the belly. Exhale, and as you exhale, flatten the color in the belly. You don't exhale the color out. So you're using the breath as a means to an end. Remember, your breath is only a means to an end. At one point, you didn't have breath. At one point, you won't have breath. So you want to train the willpower. Using the breath as a means to an end. Yes, buddy?
I kind of want to play in the water now, but not with, I'm just jumping in the waves.
So you want to take that higher drag?
No, I don't know. I just mean this.
Okay. So what do you? Ask Will what the appropriate thing to do with that fishing rod is, because you don't want to like, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a Tai Chi exercise to finish up. Tai Chi, meaning the actual Tai Chi form. Many different Tai Chi forms. I'm gonna share with you the Tai Chi poem right now. It's super fun, super easy to do. Really takes 30 seconds, but you can go as deep as you want. I mean, there's a lot to study in this. So we're gonna do it right now. Super simple. And the Tai Chi poem goes like this. Imaginary string lifts from the top of the head. Get into the same posture we talked about in the beginning. You should pretty much always be doing your alignment, gilded pillar, imaginary string, and then relaxation cascading down, all the way down. My son wants to do this with me. Here we go. Oh, he's going over there. Okay. So you have a big watermelon. Cut it in half. Give half to her, but he doesn't want any. So you give half to him, but he doesn't want any. So, eat it all by yourself. No. We're going to do it again, the other direction. You have a big watermelon. You cut it in half. Give half to him. He doesn't want any. So you give half to her, but she doesn't want any. So you eat it all by yourself. No. Inhale up, exhale down, stretch. Inhale up, look to the left, exhale down. Inhale up, look to the right, exhale. Inhale up, wash the color of the breath down the back. Slapping up the front, up the inside, down the outside, up the inside, down the outside, over the shoulders, down the back. Inhale up, exhale down, close the eyes, inhale white light. Spread through the whole body. Another breath. Make a big bubble around the bottom. One more. Spread as far as you can go. Have gratitude for the body, the space that you're in, the good people in your life. Love you guys. I hope this is helpful. If you ever have a thought, question, or idea, you can find me on janstaichi.com or at janstaichi everywhere. I love sharing this with people from all walks of life, and I hope that it adds value to your life. I'll see you real soon. Love you.